This video app review is brought to you by the iPhoneAppReview.com.
What's up, everybody? This is Luke Patrick with the iPhoneAppReview.com. Today we're slinging out yet another video review, this time taking a look at an application that we've been had in the wing for a while, I guess, at this point. This application is called MedXCom. This is the patient edition. There's also a practitioner or practice edition of this application. This is obviously a health app. And it's one of the apps that we're more excited about, actually. The reason is because this style application, this sort of innovative title, shows you what you can actually do with the iOS and the iPhone platform. You know, exactly in terms of sort of what the application, what the platform has the potential to do to benefit our actual lives. So I'm going to go ahead and boot this up. Of course, this is the actual patient side of things, so it's tied to me. I just set up an account via MedXCom. You can do the same thing. All of this is pretty much pointless, though, unless you add a health team. You can go in here and add a new practice if you'd like. And the deal is, you don't have to have a practice that uses MedXCom, but basically you're not going to get much out of the application unless they do too. So if your doctor happens to have a practice that uses the application, which isn't as rare as you might think, or if you can persuade your doctor to use the app just for you, then you can hit add new practice, and it's very simple. You just find your practice and then add it. And then all of your practices are kept right here too, which is pretty nice. So again, just go in here and type it in, find them, add it, done. So the other main function of this application is your health profile. You can go in and then just add some information about yourself. So for instance, here's contact info. This is not correct. But you can go in and then add things like your your address, your email, whatever else that you want to do. All of that is in there. You can also go in and then add your vitals, which I've already done. I'm 5'10", 150 pounds. I smoke a bit more than I should. You can also do your blood pressure too if you'd like, so simple stuff like that. This is where it gets more complex though, because you can go in and then add your actual insurance cards for safekeeping and also for sending to your practice, which is nice. It's very quick and very convenient, and that's one of the features that we're talking about as far as improving the quality of your life. And then additionally, you can add hospitalizations, which is something that I have never been hospitalized despite the stupid things that I've done. But it's very simple. You go in, then you find whatever condition it was that hospitalized you. So let's say that you had an abscess of the skin. And then you can mention the hospital. Again, very basic. Just type in the name, when, days in hospital, whatever. So for instance, my girlfriend had her gallbladder removed recently, so I could go in and put in cholecystitis for the reason, hospital, Longmont United, when, 2011, blah, 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 5 days, whatever. Very simple. Do that as many times as you add hospitalizations, and then your entire record is saved. Same thing for surgical history. It's very quick and very easy. When you first boot up the application, in some places it is going to download data, just because that saves on the initial front load, and then you can go in later and then add things, if that makes sense. So again, same thing. We'll take my girlfriend, so I could go in and then put in a I forget what it's called, gallbladder ectomy, and then same thing. Add some notes if you wanted to, so you can say my stomach hurt during or whatever that you want to mention. Medical conditions. I do have bipolar disorder, so it's very quick to add that. And then you just mention when it started, and they have basically every condition under the sun, of course. So no lack of or no wanting, I suppose there. Aside from that, you've also got medications and allergies, which again, same thing. Load a database, tell them what you got, and then you're done. So essentially, you're compiling a gigantic health profile and history of your health, which is then automatically synced up with your practice, so they can go in at any point in time using their iPhones, find you, find out what's going on, and you're good to go. If you have any appointments, of course, I'm not actually tied to any health teams, but if you have any appointments or medication reminders, they will be here. In terms of settings, not a lot going on, just some legal stuff, some feedback, and a debug log. The last thing I want to mention is that you can go in and say how you're feeling. If you're in the hospital, you can click this. Then your practitioner will actually get a message. If you would like to do the same for the emergency room, that's there as well. But at the moment, I'm feeling fine. So it's very quick and very convenient. If you want to add dependents too, you can also do that simply by hitting, I don't know if you saw me do this, the icon up here. You can add as many dependents as you need or as you want, which is very quick and handy. And again, just to give your practitioner a little bit more information. So, of course, the doctor side of this application comes with a lot of other features in terms of managing your health profile, but just to give a wrap-up of the patient side, the application looks brilliant, it's very easy to use, and it has a lot of potential to streamline your life, as mentioned. So because of this, and because of also the fact that this application is completely free, yes, free, It really doesn't cost you anything to do. The doctor, of course, has to pay a small monthly fee, but you don't have to pay anything. It's very quick to set up. If you're if you're able to use this with your practice, you simply will sync everything up and it's done. Very simple to use, very gorgeous. So what do we give it? At the end of the day, we do give MedXCom for patients as well as the doctor's side of the equation a 4 out of 5 star rating. We think it's a great value and it's a great example of what the platform itself can do in the future. So that's pretty much all we have to say about it. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and sign out. We'll see you guys later. Bye.